A new survey from the Prevent Cancer Foundation found that many women skip their annual cancer screening during the pandemic. Well, Dr. Angela Jones from the Ask Dr. Angela podcast is here to encourage women to get their appointments back on the books. Thanks for being with us, Dr. Jones.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Talk to us about the decline in women coming in for their annual screenings.
Absolutely. No doubt there was a decline in women coming in for their annual exams, and most of that primarily was due to just fear of coming into contact with the virus. One of the studies that was done by Prevent Cancer Foundation found that, over 70% of women were really kind of hesitant to schedule appointments because of concern for contracting the virus. I think that now with the vaccines in circulation, people are starting to come out a little bit more.
Now, for you as a doctor, what were some of the more interesting findings from the Prevent Cancer Foundation survey?
Even though we like to blame the pandemic for the lack of women coming out for their annual screenings, that wasn't the only reason. Surprisingly enough, almost a quarter, I think 24% to be exact, of women between the ages of 40 and 60 had not seen their OBGYN or primary care physician in 36 months. That's like jaw-dropping for me.
And how often should women be coming in for their screenings, like for cervical cancer or breast cancer?
That's a really great question. The thing that I'm going to start by saying is, first of all, I think that women need to be seen for an annual exam. And an annual exam doesn't necessarily involve a pap smear. Screening guidelines are going to be primarily dependent on your age.
I noticed in the survey, nearly 40% of women say they didn't want to come in because they felt awkward or uncomfortable. What's your message to them?
I think that knowing and knowledge is half the battle with these things. So knowing what to expect during exams and also seeing someone that is helping to empower, embolden, and educate women will help to alleviate a lot of those fears or concerns.
And where can people go to learn more about early detection and cancer prevention?
I'd like to direct women to the preventcancer.org website. So it's preventcancer.org/back on the books. We're certainly excited to get women back on the books and scheduling their annual exams.
Bringing you the best of California, I'm David Wiley for California Life.